Hi everyone, I'm Lisa Emerson. I've been involved in this course for many years now. I developed it and wrote all the material, and you will see me turn up from time to time to give these lectures instead of Pete. Today we're turning our attention from the position paper to the next major assignment, the team report. This is a large and complex assignment. You need to read through the instructions extremely carefully and discuss them as a team. You'll need to share the work around and make deadlines you can stick to, or you'll struggle to get it completed. The audio lecture takes you through in detail what you need to do, but today I'll just talk you through the main points. This is an assignment that assesses three major things. First of all, your ability to write a report. We want to see that you can follow the conventions of report writing, but more than that, we want to see if you can draft a document for a reader, thinking about their needs and how they will need to pick up the information in the report. Read through the chapter in the textbook on the report to a client and go through the lecture on report writing carefully, but think about audience-focused writing. Next, you need to be really clear that this is a report about ethics. We want you to provide an ethical framework on which to develop a position on the topic. Then you need to use the material you develop for the position paper to illustrate how that ethical framework will work in practice. It's very important that you understand this focus on ethics. Your position papers were not about ethics, and so you need to adapt that material to show how it illustrates your ethical framework in action. The final thing we're looking at is your ability to work and write in a team. We want to read reports that look as if they've been written by one person. That means you need to appoint an editor and give that person permission to rework your sections of the report if needed. Don't forget too that you have to write a blog post about how your team worked together using the team role theory presented in this course. So you need to be taking notes on how your team functions throughout the process. When you start working through this assignment, you need to note that it has 3 steps. The first was that you need to establish the ethical basis on which you will answer the report questions. Second, you need to use the material from your position papers to show how that ethical basis will operate in practice. And then lastly, you need to gather some primary data on some aspect of the report. The lecture gives you more detail about how to collect that data, but an important issue to note is that you need to use that primary material in the body of the report. Yes, you're going to summarize and present the data in an appendix, but you are also expected to use it in the discussion section of your report. As a team, you need to set up this assignment effectively. It's a good idea to set some really clear goals. Are you all aiming for an A, or do you just want to pass? By discussing these things early on, you're less likely to get into strife with your team in the later stages of the assignment. Appointing a leader early on who will coordinate your efforts will also help you clarify your goals. This is a challenging assignment. If you're struggling or if someone isn't pulling their weight, get in touch with your tutor. Don't hesitate to ask for help or advice. Finally, don't forget that file sharing technology can help you to bring this big document together. When I'm working on a co-authored project, I use Google Docs to allow everyone to work on it together. So I hope this project goes well for you and that you'll enjoy the process.